Okay, Lenora, we're going to talk about editing your images now. So if you log into your account, and make sure that you're logged into your manager account so that you don't see all of that other stuff. As you can see, it's not that much. You should have already seen how to use the media library in a previous demo. If not, go look at the media library, how to organize it, teach you how to organize all of that. And you can kind of see that I've already organize some of your folders by design, salonware, accessories. So just go back to that on how the tutorial if you need to know how to create folders and all that. But this particular one is how to edit your images. Let's say, for instance, right now, it's very important that you understand that if you go to tutorial and documents, of course, this is where you found your document, your tutorial. But remember that 400 by 660 is the image that you want all of your images uploaded to. So you have two ways that you can do it, Lenore. One, you can already have it uploaded at 400 by 660, or you can go in here and there's an editor that's exclusively, it's called it WordPerfect Pro, Paint Pro, that will do it for you. So let's say, for instance, you already uploaded the folder, and we're going to do, for example, salonware products, because some of them I did not do just so that you can see. I'm going to go to salonware products, and this is all of the products that you kind of already uploaded for me under the salon wear product. And I'm going to go to, let's say, for instance, let's go to this particular one right here. We'll click on it. When you click on it, it's going to allow you to edit image or edit image using WP Paint Pro. You always want to edit with WP Paint Pro, not edit image. This is the software that you're going to use. When you open it, it's going to allow you to use the WP Paint Pro app that's on here automatically. And by the way, you're going to notice that you can do a lot of other stuff too. You can add text overlay to it and all of that. But we're only going to be using this. I'm only teaching you two ways to use this. One is to resize your image, and one is to use your cropping abilities to crop out certain sections. And we'll talk about that. But for now, let's say since we want to do this whole re-imaging here. So I'm going to go to image, and I'm going to go to resize. And then I'm going to put in 400 by 660. Now you can hit your enter key or just hit OK. I'm going to go ahead and click on OK. Now it didn't look like it changed anything, but it did. It's very important that once you've done that, you click on save image, because if you do not click on save image, it will not save it back into your media bin with that setting. So you say save image. And when you click on save image, it's going to save it. Again, you can use some of the utensils on the right hand side as well if you want to add some extra stuff to it. Secondly, what you can do is, say for instance, after you saved it and you might have saved it the wrong way, you can always hit restore image and it'll restore it back to your phone setting or whatever settings it was before. And just to prove that the images went okay, if we go to images and we go to resize, you should see it says 400 by 660. So it did resize itself. Secondly, after you click on save, which is very important, you can hit the next button, meaning that it'll keep going through all of the pictures that's in that folder. So we don't have to keep coming out and going to each image. We can just click on the previous or the next one if you already have them all uploaded in a folder. But right now I'm going to go ahead and click on the X. And as you can see right now, this image is still showing 450 by 800, and that's okay. It's just because we just need to refresh it. I'm going to go ahead and just close this one out too, this window out as well. And this is the image that we did. We can do another one. So let's do this one here. We're going here, we're going to go to edit image. And we're going to wait for that to open up. And then let's do this image, resize. And we're going to do 400 by 660. And we're going to say OK to that. And again, don't forget to click on save image. And once we do that, I'm going to show you how to just go to the next picture so that you don't have to always stay. I can just click on this next picture here. And what it's going to do is, since I'm already in that folder, it's just going to go to the very next picture to allow me to resize that one. So I go to image, and I'm going to say resize, and I'm going to say 400 by 660. And say OK to that. And I'm going to just, don't forget, to save image. Okay. Very important that you change all of them to 400 by 660. If not, it's not going to line up with each other. I close out of this, I close out of this. Again, some of the changes may not, it is in effect, but if you really want to see the numbers realistic, you can always just refresh your website. Just hit the refresh and it'll do it, and it'll show the new numbers as 400 by 660. But it doesn't matter. It's going to do it. As long as you saved it, you'll be okay. All right, so let me show you what the cropping is done, because there was a lot of things that you had on. Let's go into your swatches. We're going to talk about cropping right now. And for instance, in your swatches here, in your patterns and fabric, as you can see, I did a lot of them for you already. I actually cropped it, but some of them I just kind of held off so I can kind of show you how you can go about doing it. Again, you have two options. You can actually bring in your textures and all of that already cropped out. But in this example, I'm going to show you how to crop this out, even though you've got like some tan here and tan there. We're going to go ahead and crop this image out. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm not using edit image. Everything is through the WP Paint Pro. So we're going to go ahead and try to crop it now. It's going to open up, and this little button right here is going to be your crop. It's almost like your little triangles or whatever it is. You click on that, and you're going to draw it out. You're going to draw where you want to crop out right there. And sometimes it'll take a couple of times to do it. So say, for instance, once I do it here and I click on it, I click on crop, it's going to do that. And it'll crop it for you. But let's say, for instance, it didn't crop all the way, everything all the way out. If it didn't crop everything out, just go ahead and save the image, come out and go back in and crop it, and it'll do it for you. But just luckily, it did it right away for me on the first go round. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Save Image. And again, you can hit the restore image if you wanted to go back to the default of whatever you had. So if you made a mistake or you did something wrong, it will remember how to restore it back. So I can either go to the next one to crop, or I can just come out of here. And I'm going to come out of here. And as you notice, it never cropped it, but it actually did crop it. And what you have to do is you have to refresh your screen in order to see the new crop. As long as you saved it, it did crop it. So we're going to go ahead and refresh our screen right now. And then you'll see that that particular pattern was cropped. And then we're going to go ahead and go back into your patterns and fabrics, and that's where you'll see that it actually did crop it. So as you can see it actually cropped in. I click on it, there you go. So that is one of them. We can continue to crop out different ones, but you know, you get the gist of how to do that. So basically, that's how you actually do all of your cropping, and you do your resizing. You use the software. You click on the actual picture that you want to do, and you go right into edit image. And again, you can either do it yourself by uploading it already cropped or already resized, or you can do it from within the software. So that should conclude how to edit